What's going on, guys? This is Dylan Rose of the band Archer at the Epiphone headquarters in Nashville, Tennessee. This is an Epiphone Les Paul Elitist series, and over the years it has been with me the whole time. It's been my #1 guitar ever since I got it, and I love this thing to death. So we're going to go over a couple things, or all the things rather, that has happened to it over the years. Let's see, a lot of things have changed and a lot of things have gotten damaged and repaired over the years from all the use of touring and such, but I guess the main things to point out would be these pickups. I've tried a lot of, 3 or 4 sets of pickups in this thing over the years. These are Gibson Burstbucker Pros. Let's see, I've gone through 2 or 3 bridges just from sweating on them and them corroding and falling apart. Tailpiece, same thing, I'm on the second one. This time I'm trying a Tone Pros bridge that I really like, or tailpiece rather, that I got on the last tour. Different knobs because they end up cracking eventually. All the little plastic parts. And my second set of tuners. That's the gist of what I've done. It's been refretted once. I'm getting close to another one. These frets are getting pretty low. Let's see, and as far as all the wear and tear, as you can see, there's plenty of buckle rash and all the things you would expect, some dents and some cracks and all that stuff. I guess the most eventful damage that occurred to this guitar was back when I was living in Hollywood for a year. I was attending Musicians Institute, and for some reason I had the bright idea of skateboarding to school with this thing in a gig bag on my back. And I'm a terrible skateboarder, but I think I was late to class, so I borrowed my roommate's board that's about this big. And anyways, I was crossing Hollywood Boulevard on my way to school, and I wiped out and fell on the road. And I hurried back up so that I didn't get hit by a car, and just kept skating. And another block down the street, I was almost to school, and this thing fell out of the gig bag, because apparently when I fell on the skateboard, the zipper on the gig bag got ground to dust, and so this thing just flew right out of the bottom while I was on my way to school. And so this thing fell in the middle of the road, and this thing fell apart. I've had to repair the hole here where the strap button goes, and the paint's chipping away. These little dents here, and then also took a nice little chunk out of this. This is a very, very hideous repair that we did at home in Santa Cruz, California as well. We weren't going for looks here though. Wood was basically splintering away, so rather than do something neat and cute with it, we just had to do a quick fix because I was leaving again, and so we just sprayed a bunch of wood glue in there and just called it a day, right? But eventually they're not meant to be pretty, they're meant to be played. But despite all the wear and tear on this thing and all the abuse that I've put it through, it has never failed me. I've actually, everybody has guitars that, maybe you lose output, you lose your signal during a gig or something, or the strap button just like tears off the guitar and it hits the stage, or maybe you catch it before it falls, or, there's tons of things that can go wrong with guitar because they're pieces of equipment, there's moving parts and stuff, so it's only to be expected that at some point something's going to fail. However, I will say that this guitar, despite all the beatings that it's taken and all the things that I've done to it, has never failed me on a gig. I've never had this thing cut out. It has never sounded less than amazing, and nothing has fallen apart on me during a gig, ever. It's only been when I've banged it against a wall on accident and I've had to switch something. But that is totally my fault. These things are built to last, man. I love them. They're consistent, and they sound good every single night, man. That's why I use them. It's just, you get so used to the guitar that you love and how it feels and how it sounds. And so at the end of the day, if it just keeps on working, then why would I ever change it?